So Bort Pretty sent me some of their gels to try out. So this right here is the watercolor nail gel for spreading effect. It's basically just a blooming gel. Here you can see it's 15 milliliters. On the back here it shows the instructions, your warnings, and over here it kind of gives like a picture instruction. And then this is the bottle. There are no ingredients on here. Usually with any kind of nail product there is ingredients listed somewhere, whether it be on the bottle or the box. Usually it is on both, but I'm seeing there's no ingredients on either one of these. And as you can see, it is just your typical clear blooming gel. And then they also sent me this gel polish kit here. There's 6 colors inside. And this is the box. I forgot to show this. And then on the back, warnings, directions, contact information. Again, I'm not seeing any ingredients. But inside the box, you get this little pamphlet with your instructions, how to prepare your nails, how to apply the gel, how to apply cat eye gel, how to remove your gel, and then some like tips and tricks back here, and some like ways to make sure that you get the best results. But these are the bottles. I'm pretty sure these are, yeah, these are all like jelly colors. They're all like shades of pink. But it's a small bottle, 7 milliliters. So if you do long nails or you use these a lot, they're not going to last as long as if it was a 15 milliliter bottle. But honestly, I don't use like pink gel polishes very often, so they aren't going to get used up very quickly for me. So you have your directions again. See, back here they do have the ingredients and your warnings again. That's interesting that the blooming gel doesn't have ingredients listed on it. That makes me curious. Hold on. I have this Beetle's blooming gel, and I was curious if it had ingredients on it, and it does not. So that's interesting that these blooming gels don't have ingredients on them. I'm sure you could probably like go on the website and find them, or Amazon. Bort Pretty is sold on Amazon. They also have like their own website. Okay, so this is the first one here. It is 01. I think they all just say Pink Muse Milk Jelly on top. They don't have like actual names for these, but they're numbered. This is what this one looks like. It's kind of like, is this mauve? I want to say this is mauve, but it might not be. It's kind of like a dark, like berry type of color. And it doesn't look like it's very like jelly here in the bottle. It kind of looks like it's more opaque, but we'll see once we apply it to the swatch stick here. Yeah, it is very sheer. That's what that looks like, one coat. It's actually really pretty. I'm not usually a huge fan of pink. This one is number 2. It's kind of like a hot pink. This is also kind of like a berry-ish color, but not quite as dark. But it's also kind of like a hot pink as well. And I'm not getting any kind of like whiffs of a strong odor. Because I know sometimes gel polishes can have really strong smells. And I'm not getting anything from this. There's a buzz on this. This is cute too. And then this one's number 3. This one has some glitter in it. This one's really pretty. I like anything with glitter in it. So this one's my favorite out of all of them. These glitters, like the chunkier glitters, so there's smaller glitters and chunkier glitters. They kind of look, like the smaller ones look a little hollow maybe. Or they just, they actually might just be like iridescent because they don't have the full rainbow. I think all the glitters are just iridescent in here, not hollow. This one's thick. It's not super thick, but it is thicker than those other two, which usually glitter gels and polishes usually are thicker. It's because the glitter for some reason makes it really thick. I'm trying to get some glitter up here. Cute. I like this. It has a very, very light pink, like, tinge to it. You can really see, like, around the edges, the pink. I'm sure if you added a second coat onto this, it'd be a lot more pink. That's just what it looks like there with the one coat. Then we have number 4. This looks like it might be a hot pink, maybe. Oh no, it's more like bubblegummy. Or like Pepto-Bismol, almost. Stop scratching the carpet. Okay. I did not have enough on my brush there. That one's cute. This almost looks like it's the base for the the glitter one. This one's number 5. If you can hear my cat drinking water in the background, I apologize. Also, if you can hear any kind of noise in the background, my sister has like her music and she's watching TikToks and she has it all so loud I can hear it, but I don't know if you can hear it here on camera or not. Okay, this one's like a hot pink. I thought that other one was going to be more of a hot pink based off the label. Four and 5 are kind of similar, but this one I feel like is a little more pigmented and a little brighter, like more of a hot pink. I'll have to see what they look like next to each other. Also, I feel like 4 went on kind of streaky compared to the rest of these. This is number 6. A light pink. I feel like these pinks, especially like this light pink, would be really cute for like kind of like a nude base almost, but I mean not completely nude, like if you were to just put them on your natural nails or something, or like, I don't know what I was about to say. I lost my train of thought. Kind of look like they would be like cover colors, you know? This one's kind of like a light pastelish kind of pink. So this is what they look like. I went ahead and cured them for 60 seconds. They're cute. Like I said, I really like this glitter one. These are giving me like in the early 2000s, you know, 90s, 2000s. The pink and white French nails that everyone was getting, where the nail bed was pink and then you had your white French. Usually had zebra print or leopard print, some sort of animal print on it. Also usually on duck nails, which I hate duck nails. You're never going to see duck nails on this channel. I'm never doing it. I can't stand them. I will admit there are some people that are doing some really cute designs on them, but not me. Anyhow, this is what they look like. 4, you can see better here with the black background. 4 is quite streaky. And I did leave these sit for a minute to see if they would level out better or more. 4 didn't really level out. I don't know if that's like application error or if that's just like the formulation. 6 also kind of looks a little streaky, but it also looks like I overlapped a little bit there and didn't smooth it out. Like I said, this could be application error, but it could also just be the formulation. I'm not sure. I've never used Bort Pretty gel polishes before, so I don't know. I'm gonna do a second coat on these and see what they look like, just to see. Also I feel like these are more like milky and not so much jelly, which I mean they do say milky jelly, so I guess it makes sense and it does fit. Because they do kind of have like a white-ish base that the colors are mixed in, like a milky white base, if that makes sense. Let me do a second coat and we'll see what they look like with 2 coats. I just applied the second coat for number 1 here, and it like made it pretty opaque. Like it's not that kind of see-through jelly look anymore. I mean it's kind of jelly-ish. It's not fully opaque, but it's definitely like closer to being opaque than jelly. And now I don't think I want to put a second coat on any of these because I like the jelly look to them. Although this is cute too with the second layer, but I like them how they look better with just the 1 coat on them. So I'm gonna wipe this off and I'm just gonna top coat them because yeah. Okay, but before I top coat them, I did just want to see what would happen if I applied a second coat onto number 4 since it was super streaky, just to see like if that would even it out, whatever, and it did, as you can see here. Like you can't see the streakiness anymore. I feel like it was user error why it was streaky, because this layer did not go on streaky at all. So yeah, that was my fault. Okay, so this is them all top coated. Just put a shiny top coat on like I usually do. They're really cute. I'm not usually a huge fan of pink, but I really like these because they're like jelly. I like jelly. I have a new obsession kind of with gel polishes, and I want to like do every set jelly now. So for the nail art portion of this, I am going to do like a Y2K inspired nail set, and I'm going to be using number 2 and number 3 for my bases. I use number 2 on the thumb and pointer and the ring and pinky. I did end up doing 2 coats of this, and I cured each coat for 60 seconds. And then I did number 3 on the middle nail, again doing 2 coats of that and curing each coat for 60 seconds. And before I paint on my French tips, I'm just wiping all the nails off with some alcohol to remove that sticky layer, because like I always say, the sticky layer does act a little bit like a blooming gel, and if you want nice crisp clean lines, you need to get rid of that sticky layer. For the French tips, I'm just taking Perfect White from Madame Glam, and I'm trying to keep these French tips to be more like the Y2K type of French tips, so like a shorter nail bed area and more rounded, versus like nowadays the nail bed area is a bit longer and more like ovally. And then after I get all my French tips painted on, I do cure for 60 seconds. And then I did have to do a second layer of that. Again, curing that second layer for 60 seconds. I do only show myself doing one layer on this one nail. I just felt like it was going to be kind of boring to watch me do 5 French tips.
Show me what's inside that soul, I'll let you feel mine. Come on, instead our mind and bodies intertwine. Come on over if you wanna have a good time. Show me what's inside that soul, I'll let you feel mine. Come on over if you wanna have a good time. Show me what's inside that soul, I'll let you feel mine.
And because I am going to do some nail art on top of the French tips, I am wiping that sticky layer off again. And I didn't add a base coat onto that glitter nail because the glitter wasn't sticking up really at all. And I thought it would be fine, but once I got the white on, I realized it was kind of a little bumpy. So I probably should have added a base coat on to there to kind of smooth it out and make everything level and even. For this nail, I'm going in with number 2 and doing some zebra print. For zebra print, you kind of want to like where you start at, once you want that part to be thicker, and then as you like squiggle your line, it needs to taper out and be like really thin at the end. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Like if you look at a zebra, their stripes are all squiggly and wiggly and they all look different and nothing's very perfect. So honestly, zebra print is a great like beginner nail art. And when I was doing this set, I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do. I was going back and forth between doing zebra print and doing leopard print, and I wanted the zebra print to be pink, and I wanted the leopard print to be pink, and I wasn't sure which was going to be what I did. So I did also do a leopard print nail, and I haven't cured that zebra print nail yet because like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep that or not. So here I am just doing the leopard print, taking my dotting tool and that same number 2 color and making some little splotches on there. And then usually you would cure those dots before going in with your black, but because I wasn't sure if I was going to go with the zebra print or the leopard print, I did not cure the pink before going in with the black and just went around with the black hoping that it wouldn't like bleed into each other and run and look messy, which it didn't. It ended up working out just fine for me. So I'm going around those pink spots with the black, and then I do go in between those spots with some smaller black dots. Again, leopard print is a very beginner friendly type of nail art. And then after seeing both the zebra and the leopard print on the nails, I decided I was going to do both zebra and leopard print. So on one of the other nails, I did the leopard print. I think this is the ring nail. I did the leopard print, and I just did it the same way I did that first nail. I didn't cure the pink before going in with the black. And actually, those other two nails aren't even cured at this point yet either, I decided to just real quick do all of the nail art and then cure one time in the end. And then I did also do the pinky nail with the zebra print. And after I got that on, I did go ahead and finally cure for 60 seconds.
Come on over if you wanna have a good time. No more playing around, but now's the time to cross the line. Show me what's inside that soul to let you feel mine. Come on, they said our mind and bodies intertwined. You don't need to fall to the call, cause they said so. You don't need to fall to the call, cause they said so. You don't need to fall to the call, cause they said so. You don't need to fall to the call, cause they said so.
And then I decided for the middle nail I was going to add some rhinestones onto it. But before that I decided I didn't want to just leave it white, so I did add on the zebra print, and now I'm just going in with my rhinestone glue and applying that around the smile line because that is where I'm going to put the rhinestones at. After I get the rhinestone glue on, I do go right over top of that with my top coat. This is just how I always do rhinestones. I put my glue down and then go over top of that with my top coat. I just don't like going around the rhinestones afterwards and trying to be careful and not get the top coat on top of them. Also, this helps to smooth out the rhinestone glue a little bit because if I would have just cured it before putting on that top coat, there would have been like a little bump where the rhinestone glue was, and I don't like that. Also, the rhinestone glue that I use does leave a sticky layer behind, so it just prevents me from having to deal with any of that. So I just took that heart rhinestone, put that right in the middle, and then on either side followed that with the round ones. I probably should have pulled out some smaller round rhinestones for it, but I had already put them on and I didn't want to take them off and get out the smaller ones, so I just went with it. Then I cured that for 60 seconds, and now I'm just going in with my top coat and top coating the rest of the nails. And once I get that all applied, I do cure for 60 seconds. And this is how they came out. I actually think this set came out super cute. And like I said earlier, I don't really like pink, especially not on myself. So like this isn't really a set that I personally would wear, but I do think it is super cute, and it definitely gives those Y2K vibes that I was trying to go for. And these Bort Pretty gel polishes ended up being like the perfect shades for a set like this. And I'm glad I did both the zebra print and the leopard print. I feel like if I would have just done the zebra print and not do the leopard print, you might not have known that that was zebra print. You might have just been like, there's some random little squiggly lines, but because they are next to the leopard print, you can kind of get that they're zebra print. Now that I'm looking at them a little more here, they also are kind of giving like tiger print. So whether you want to call this zebra print or tiger print, honestly, it works either way. And then I am showing it here in flash because I wanted to see what that glitter looked like under the flash, because I forgot to do that when I was swatching the colors. And it looks so pretty under the flash. I feel like though under the flash you don't really get the like color shifts in the glitter. It just looks more blue in here, whereas without the flash you kind of get that like blue orange kind of color shift that is on those glitters. But either way, this glitter is super pretty. So, first impression of these Bort Pretty gels, I do feel like they're good for how much they cost. On Amazon, they are $9.99, so like $10. And you get 6 of them. They are the small 7 milliliter bottles, so depending on what you're using them for and the length of nails that you do, they may last you a while or they may not last you very long. Quality wise, I feel like they are pretty decent. Gel polish, I did have a little bit of streaking with that one, and it was just that one that had the streaking, and I did do kind of like a little test to see if it was my fault or if that's just how that one color applies. And I kind of feel like it might have been the way that I applied it that made it be a little streaky, but I don't know, we have to like test it out some more to see if it is just that color or if it was my application. I didn't really do too much testing there, but like I said, I do feel like for them being about $10, I feel like they are good for that price point. I didn't get the chance to use the blooming gel in this video, so I can't say anything on that. I will say though that it is $9.99, so like $10 on Amazon. I will also say I'm not really a fan that there was no ingredients on the box or on the bottle for it. And then seeing that the Beetles also didn't have ingredients on the bottle, I don't know if that's just like common for blooming gels or if it's just those two brands, but I'm not really a huge fan of that. But if you are interested in either this pink kit or the blooming gel, I will have them linked down below for you. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.